SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. Okay. First things first, we're heading to the geyser. Rather a short trip by my normal standards. Chunk of the probe launching cannon. They're just there to distract me. I know, but I'm not going after it today. I'm not going after it today. Aside from which, I tried following that thing as it fell once, and it didn't get me anywhere. So I think it's got to be something. There's got to be something more to it. Finding that particular chunk of. Sorry, I got distracted by the Addle Rock. I thought for a second it was the Quantum Moon. Anyway, yes, I won't be able to find that probe immediately. I'm pretty confident. Oh, hey! Did you see that? Right here. The teleportation pad that leads through that field of ghost matter, it actually leads to the facility inside the crater, inside the geyser. Okay, so whatever this mining facility... I guess I knew that already, given that we found out that this stuff is being mined here to make the shield around the core of the Ashen Twin. So of course it relates to the Ash Twin Project? Ash Twin Project? Suddenly it doesn't sound right in my brain. Doesn't matter. That thing... We're here to just discover what we can about that thing. So let's investigate that thing. Here we go. It's actually kind of encouraging, too, because I was worried about that field of ghost matter, but if it all leads to is this door here, well, then all we have to do is skip it. No problem. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. So I need to work my way down. Safely, ideally. Here we go. Little of that. Good. Kind of nice that I don't have to worry about breathing here, given that I live here. I can breathe here, I live here. It's a nice feature to have of the planet that you live on, being able to breathe the atmosphere. Very helpful. Okay, so there's stuff down there. I'm a little hesitant to just dive right into it, but there's stuff down below, and I want to find out about it. But apparently that's not the first thing to do. Not the first thing that this path has in mind, anyway. Alright, let's... So this is as far as I got. I read this entire scroll, and then the world ended. So let's look around for another scroll. And failing that, let's look around for anything else I can discover. Let's go this way first. Because I said so. Okay. Water in the way. I don't think I can just jet my way through water if it works anything like sand, and I'm guessing it does. I probably would have to go around that, and I'm not confident I can. So let's try the other way first, since it's less risky. Ha! What's this? It's a projection station. With another Ash Twin stone. Well, let's read the text. Oh, excuse me. Let's read the text first, if possible. Here we are. Boop. What do you got for me today? Ash Twin projection stone. Yarrow, my gratitude for the latest shipment, Dueno. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Yarrow, once we've finished the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Remy and I will be checking for the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. So there must be some way, they must have some kind of a warp thing set up inside of the shield, or else they couldn't make that final check. Oh, I know, this is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? It's good that you're not offering someone else's. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. Yarrow, we'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. Okay, that's it, huh? Okay, got it. So basically what I've learned here is that there's got to be some way inside it that doesn't involve going through the shell. I won't be able to physically traverse it. This is just going to show me the mask room again, right? I won't be able to physically traverse it, but there's got to be a way to there. Yep. So this actually is the inside of the shell of the thing on the Ash Twin. The question is, do I need to get in here for some reason? And if so, how on earth do I do something like that? Unclear. Let's drop that there. Anything else around here that I should be investigating? Ooh, look at all that. So that's a yes. That's generally a yes. Okay. Well, instead of just launching myself off that cliff, let's try going the other direction and see if I can navigate around that waterfall by jet booster. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but gravity being standard here, we might be okay. I'll at least give it a shot. Is that dead Nomai? Well, it's a dead something. Probably a Nomai. Most skeletons I seem to see around here are Nomai. Okay. How are we doing this? Up. Yep. Yep. Hey! Nice. Nice work, me. Nice work. Alright. This leads out to the ship. Well, that's not super helpful. Huh. Okay. Okay. I actually just found a way back to the entrance. Okay. Got it. Here, I thought I was going someplace new. Not this time, it seems. Okay. Let's drop back down, then. And see if we can find another safe dropping path to go into the deeper reaches of the chamber. Oh, hey! This is that ore that you can see inside the, in the projection stone. It's got all these sparkles on. Got it. They must have had some kind of a big bore that they used for mining this particular chunk, huh? It does remarkably smooth work. Almost looks like wormholes or something. Not like, you know, wormholes like the one from the black to the white hole. I mean, like holes made by worms, you know? Okay, so we're here. Is that water? That is water. Okay. Is it okay that that's water? Do I have to worry about anything here? I suppose not. It should be relatively safe, right? Okay. Ah, geysers. Yes, good. Got it. I suppose I have to worry about oxygen down here, but that's about it. It's a little bit, it's a little bit unpleasant down here, I'll be honest with you. A little bit unpleasant. Something about the holes in the walls and the sparkles and whatnot makes it all feel a little bit, well, I don't know if I want to use the word alien, but whoa! Okay. Okay. I guess that makes sense. The geysers can do that. Whoops. Didn't fully consider the repercussions of what I was doing there, it seems. Okay, so then this column here must be designed for collecting ore, I guess. Well, let's get out of the water for now. Is there anything else for me to access? There's a sequence of platforms over there, but I'm not sure if there's actually anything else to see over there. Thank you. Up, 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 up. I'm gonna hurt myself. Oh, I'm okay. Wow, that could have been worse. All right, all right. Let's just use that thing to get back up, I think. Let's just use the tractor beam thing to get back up, I think. It's way safer than anything else. Here we go. Great. It's also layered inside of a cage, so I can't use it to get anywhere else. Which is a little bit annoying. Oh yeah, here's the chunks of ore. Leftovers, I suppose. Projection station. Have I seen all there is to see here? What's that down there? Have I been down there? I feel like that's where the ship is, so probably yes. Probably yes. Okay, I'm getting the impression I've fully explored this place. In which case, the thing that it was telling me that I still had to discover here was simply that there's got to be a way inside the shell, right? That it's going to have no cracks or ways to go through it physically, but there must be a way to get inside because that's how they did their last check on it, I have to assume. Okay. Yep, I think we're done here. Let's go back to the ship. Now, is there anything else I need to do while I'm here on this planet? Fair question. Not sure I have a good answer for it right now. Let's have a look. Oh, it didn't actually... Okay, yes, this here. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. And once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. Right. Okay. So I'm guessing one of the warp pads must go to the center of it, but probably not one on Ash Twin itself, because I don't think you can warp from a planet to the same planet by using the warp cores as they use them. I'm not positive on that front, but it seems like a fair guess. Just a second here. Let me map mode it up. There we go. Is there anything? Quantum signal. It still thinks I haven't investigated the quantum signal? It's not just the one... It's not just the one in the museum? Huh. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't investigate that a little bit more. Okay. I think the guys are actually assisted in me getting out of out into orbit right there. I mean, yeah, I have a rocket jet. I mean, I have jet power. I don't really need the geysers' help, but it seemed a lot easier than usual. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, signal scope. Not the ventures, the quantum fluctuations, yes. Museum shard. Unknown. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oof. Okay, that was a bit foolhardy. Unknown. Okay, let's try and find that unknown one. Unknown, right there. Right there. It's down there. There's another one. The museum shard is not the right one. Got it. Okay. Okay. Can I land in there? Probably. Will I ruin things by landing in there? Hopefully not. Let's try and find out. Here we go. I'm gonna... Oh, there's definitely a shard over there. I'm gonna land just to the side of this pond or whatever it is, yeah? There we go. Put that away. Oh. What? Okay, I've parked on top of a geyser. Maybe I should move. Hang on. Huh? I'm dead. I died. I died? I think I just got tossed about when the geyser went off? I'm guessing. Yeah. Nothing like a mouthful of blunt trauma to wake you up in the morning. Alright, let's get back to that shard. See if I can figure out which direction it is. I suppose I can just track it the same way again. Quantum fluctuations. Just let's hope I fly a little better this time. Don't! I know I don't need the oxygen. But still wear your dang spacesuit. You big dumb. Alright. Quantum fluctuations. Tower shard. Sure. Museum shard, yes. Unknown. That way. There we go. That's the one. Alright, so there is a geyser down there. Let's not land on or near it. There's more than one geyser down there. Let's go off into the trees a little ways, and hopefully it'll be a little more safe. Yeah? Like that? Is that any good? It's a little bit tilted, but you know what? I think it's probably going to be fine. I hope it's going to be fine anyway. Okay. Let's track that signal. There you are. Okay, so what's your deal? Grove shard. Okay. Aha! Okay, alright. There's a path here. No, I guess it's more of a stream, huh? It's got water in, so more of a stream. Alright, so what's the deal, Grove Shard? It seems to get replaced by rock protuberances. Wait, the geyser? Is the geyser also... Is the geyser also quantum? Doesn't seem like it. Hang on. The geyser is also quantum. It doesn't move when it's going off, but it can move when it's not. So what's the lesson I'm supposed to be learning here? Like I could ride in the geyser, but if I did, I'd probably just die on the way back down. So what do you want me to learn here? There's the geyser. There's the stone. Wait, did I just put it on the stone? I think I did. So let's see if the geyser can move when the shard cannot. Of course, they're too close right now. They're too close right now. Let's recall the scout. Okay, so now the stone's over here. Let's monitor the stone. The shard, rather. Wait, the geyser's right behind it again. Well, let's try and get them to get some distance from each other. Okay. Geyser's nowhere in sight. Shard's there. Geyser is... Where'd the geyser go? Okay, well now it's back there again. Wait a second. What's this? Across old bark, it's always dark. In the ancient glade, the quiet shade. Ah! The signpost is also quantum. And here I was taking the directions it was pointing to actually mean something. Across old bark, it's always dark. Across old bark, it's always dark. Well, if it's dark, then I can use the quantum stone to teleport to someplace else, provided the quantum stone is where it's always dark. It's always dark across old bark, in the ancient glade, the quiet shade. Wait. Are they in a different order this time? I thought it was across old bark, it's always dark before. Relocate it. Let's see if it says something different this time. No, recall that. I don't want that. Where's this? Oh, there it is. The quiet shade, it's always dark across old bark in the ancient glade. Well, what's the proper order? Am I supposed to be finding a proper order? I'm gonna go check what I wrote into my ship log about this. I'm unclear what I'm supposed to be doing with this signpost. Hey. Okay, Quantum Grove. What's the deal? There's a strange rock shard in this grove that moves when I'm not watching. It emits a signal on the quantum fluctuations frequency. I found a poem written on one of the trees in the grove. I mean, I did. That's it? But the poem keeps rearranging. I'm not sure if there's a right answer or what. It's always dark across old bark, the quiet shade in the ancient glade. It's different every time. Which makes sense. The quiet shade across old bark in the ancient glade, it's always dark. Wait, it just changed. Huh. I just have to look up and down. It's always dark, the quiet shade across old bark in the ancient glade. None of these make perfect sense. It's always dark, the quiet shade across old bark in the ancient glade. Like, it works better as a poem if you get it so that it goes dark shade, bark glade or something like that, but... I don't understand. Old bark. You know, is the only thing I'm supposed to be learning here is that the messages can be quantum as well? That seems very specific to that particular poem. If there is a right answer, I don't know it. Okay, well, I found that. Ow! Okay, I did a bad job. Let's repair the ship. There you go. Yeah. Let's repair the ship, I think, yeah? Best not to go to space when you have a big hole in your cockpit. Here we go. Great. Good job, me. Good job. Okay. So wait, what am I doing now? That was all I found, right? I just found... I found a poem written on one of the trees. It's always dark across old bark. The quiet shade in the ancient glade, something like that. Well, what's the oldest tree on this planet? If that matters. Ancient glade. Wait, is there somebody in the city who would know about that sort of thing? Poems and whatnot? There's the seed. Let's not mess with that just yet. An ancient glade where it's always dark. Well, it would have to be inside the planet somewhere, right? If it was always dark. Well, wait a second. Always dark. Is there a part of the planet where the sun doesn't shine? Let's go over to the dark side of the planet right now. I don't know what our rotation is like. I know that we have a day cycle, but... if there's some place on the planet where it never lights up, then maybe that's what I'm looking for? That's where the quantum stone was. Wait, what's this? Wait, what's this? Hey, slow down, what's this? This right here, what's this? There was some sort of our person-built structure down here. Let's check it out. I don't think it's the ancient glade, but it's something I haven't looked at, which makes it seem relevant. Huh. Like some kind of a watchtower. Okay, well, what's the deal? It's pretty far away from the city for there to be a watchtower. I'll just make my way up, I guess. Maybe someone's here. Kinda doubt it. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. Have I read this already? I've detected a strange signal coming from somewhere within the grove in this crater. It's very similar to the signal emitted by the quantum moon, so it stands to reason the two signals are probably related. We don't know much about the quantum moon, seeing as no one's ever been able to land on it, and hopefully studying the signal in the grove will reveal more about it. Okay. The grove in this crater. But not the grove in this crater, it's in the other crater. Well, is there anything... There's a museum shard. I don't think there's anything in this particular glade here. Just that note. Okay. Is there anything else that I should worry about? Do these two connect together? They do, don't they? Alright, well, let's check out this tunnel. It's probably not gonna particularly change what I can... Yeah, they connect together. That's what's going on. Is this the ancient glade? It never really lights up in here. The quiet shade, it's always dark. Across old bark in the ancient glade. Is it in the ancient glade, it's always dark? The quiet shade across old bark? Do I need to get it in that order? Let's try. In the ancient glade... I have no idea if this is anything. It's always dark. The quiet shade across old bark. That do anything for you? In the ancient glade, it's always dark. The quiet shade across old bark. Okay, so now let's make it stay that way. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. The quiet shade across old bark. This has got to be the ancient glade. The trees in here are huge, and the sun doesn't really shine into it. Is it just a poem about this place? Is there nothing more to it? It's probably just a poem about this place, and there's nothing more to it, huh? In which case, what's the lesson I'm supposed to be taking away here? Each quantum stone is supposed to teach you something. And it could just be that it's teaching me that the messages can be affected in a quantum fashion. So if I'm around one of these stones, I should not assume that things are being read in the right order. Well, that seems very specific. Well... Okay, I give. Perhaps that's all there is to this. Let's get out of here before the world ends. I never actually saw this message. See beyond the horizon, illuminate dark areas, detect hazards, test the environment. Yes, it's true. Anyway, okay. So what am I doing now? Wait, oxygen refill. Spot a tree, walk towards it. Enjoy! Thank you. Good advice. Good advice. So what do I do next? I think I've pretty much done everything there is to do here on this planet, right? Yep, it's no longer illuminated. Okay. Well? What do I know about this place? I don't know about the sixth... Oh, hey, Church research notes mentioned a quantum moon that no Arthian has been able to land on. Yes, I know about that. Sixth location. Oh! You know, I bet what I have to do is when I get to the quantum moon eventually, I need to shut off all the lights. Go to the sunless side of it, shut off all my lights, teleport somewhere, maybe. Maybe? Sixth location? I guess? Probe tracking module. Receiving data from the launch probe. Don't know where it is. The launch module! I've never gone and checked out the launch module. Wait, where do I think I'm going? Get back on there. I don't know if I'll time this cycle, but let's go try and get into the launch module. Okay, so I need to go to Giant's Deep. Is that the quantum moon? I think it is. But you can't land on it, because as soon as you enter landing mode, you lose sight of it. By landing on it, you naturally have to be facing forward. You can't possibly... Yeah, that is the quantum moon, but I don't think there's anything I can do about it right now. It's neat looking, though. And there it goes. Right, Giant's Deep. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Try not to get hit by Hollow's lantern on the way. Wait a second. Oh, that was one of the islands poking up above the surface of the planet. That's what that was. I thought for a second it was another chunk of the probe cannon just kind of hanging out in orbit. Not even in orbit, like stationary, which wouldn't make any sense. Okay, we're here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna land on... Okay, we're going fast. We're... Lock onto that, please. Okay, okay. No, get out of the... Don't go into Giant's Deep. We're not looking to get into Giant's Deep. Alright. Catch up. Match the speed. There we go. Now let's approach carefully. Carefully. Oops, too far, too far! I'm amazed I didn't take damage from that. Right there, come on. Towards it. Right there. Okay. I'm trying to not quite line myself up. Oh, my landing gear was in fact damaged. I just didn't notice because, you know, I was in the other mode. Okay, here we go. Repair that. Now, I'm here. Let's try and find... Okay, that's not what I meant to do exactly, but... Where's the thing that has a crack in the glass? There's probably a better way to look for it than just searching manually, but that seems to be what I'm doing, so here we go. It's not this one, I think. This one seems pretty intact. I am floating away. Perhaps I'm entering the planet's atmosphere. I hope not. Okay. Keep going, Fuel. You got this. You got this. You can handle this. Okay. Okay. That planet sure is right there. Okay. Let's try and get back to the ship. Let's try and get back to the ship. Maybe if I go inside, I can try and figure out which direction the thing I'm looking for is. Okay, we're accidentally going in. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Right. Refuel, re-air. Good. Now let's have a look. Okay. That way. This is the way to the launch module. Right, that's the one. So it's on my left as I'm facing now. On my left as I'm facing now. Just don't reorient yourself and you'll be fine. On my left as I'm facing now. On my left. On my left. The direction that part of my landing gear is pointing, that's where I'm going. I don't want a velocity match. I want to get out of here. Yay! Come on. Let me out. Let me out, dang you. The way that landing gear is pointing. Go! There. This way. This one. This one. It should have a crack in it somewhere. So let's search the outer surface of it. There it is. There's the crack. Can I just go inside? I sure can. I sure can. And we're in. We are in. Okay. Magnetized ground, or gravitationalized ground, or whatever you want to look at it. Probe tracking module projection stone. Fantastic. Okay. Let's see what this has to say for itself. MacLeod, imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. Privet, I am honored and terrified. Privet, you won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? MacLeod, fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly, or breaks it into half a dozen pieces? Privet, I would mind, MacLeod, I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. This is true. Well, let's try and find out where it is. I knew it! It's in the dang core! This is absolutely inside the core! Well, what am I supposed to do about that? Wait a second. That statue is active. That statue is active. There are 3 of us who have active statues. It's not me and Gabbro, so it's got to be the 3rd. And I suspect that's got to be Feldspar, right? The only one I haven't run into. Oh, hey, the world's ending. It's in the core. It's in the core. Is there anything else I can look at while I'm here before I die? No? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this place is just a wreck and a ruin. Let's try and go up into the exit passageway and see if there's anything there. Doesn't look like it. Nah. It's too messed up to pass through. And that's fine. That is fine. Okay. Okay, well that's some solid, good information that I got there. I have no idea what to do about it, except maybe Feldspar made it to the core. Feldspar specifically said he made it to the core, and he had to make it to the statue in the period when it was active, which means when the Ash Twin project had activated or failed, whichever one actually happened. He had to be there recently, so if I find Feldspar, they can tell me how they did it! Which means I need to go to the Bramble. Doesn't it? That means I need to go to the Bramble. Okay. Well, I'm not sure I'm entirely ready to go to the Bramble. Frankly, it terrifies me. It's going to be the only place where I'm dealing with something active and hostile, as far as I know. I'm kind of inclined to scrape up my last couple bits of exploration before I go to the Bramble. I can't think of the full name of it for some reason. But you know what I'm talking about. Dark Bramble. Yeah, I guess that tracks. My inclination is this. Well, first let me get caught up here. The launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. A no-mind named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only needed to fire the probe once. A no-mind named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. Any nomai aboard the probe tracking module will be the first to see the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. I saw the probe tracking module through a nomai projection pool. It looks like the module is underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. Yes, it's in the core of Giant's Deep. Okay. Well, my inclination is this. There's a couple things I have left to do. One, the Sunless City I don't like re-exploring places just based on my ship log saying that there's more to explore there, but I guess the indication is that since I'm the one writing the ship log, I, in-game, think there's something more to find in the Sunless City. I don't have any idea what it is the problem. I got no idea. I feel like I explored everything. But I need to go back and try and figure out what that is. That's one thing. The other... well, I guess there's that. I haven't visited Hollow's Lantern, but I don't think that's going to be much of a... there's going to be much I can do with Hollow's Lantern. What I'm thinking is maybe I should visit the Interloper first. I don't know how I'll do that. I don't know if I can safely land on the Interloper, or if maybe it's just a matter of, you know, maybe what I need to do is learn how to use Know My Ships to be able to get to the Interloper, because I'm going to have to learn how to use a Know My Ship to get to the Quantum Moon anyway. I'll try to get to the Interloper using my ship, but I feel like that might not work. It might just be too fast. My inclination is revisit the Sunless City, try to visit the Interloper before I go to Dark Bramble. Dark Bramble worries me. But in any case, it's looking like in order to get the next piece to this puzzle, I'm going to have to go there soon. Feldspar, I believe, is the one who's stuck there. They're stuck there, and they are in the time loop, and they're bound to have a good deal of information that I could really use right about now. So, if not next time, at the very least soon, I need to go to Dark Bramble. Well, thank you for watching. Next time, it seems I got my work cut out for me. We'll see how that goes. I'll see you next time.